And to begin, come into downward facing dog. So popping right into likely your first down dog of the day. Spread the fingers wide. I love taking the feet as wide as my sticky mat, often for my first dog, generously bending the knees. Feel into the hamstrings, and if you like, take the seat, the booty from side to side, so over to the left and right. Let this be a bit of an exploration before finding your more formal dog alignment. So when you're ready, taking the feet hip width apart, making sure all 10 toes are pointing forward. Take a look at your toes. Bending the knees generously. Lengthen your tailbone to the space where the back wall meets the ceiling. Press into the knuckles. Find a really long spine. Bend the knees even more, almost like your knees are going to touch the mat. Send the seat high. And then you can straighten the right leg, the left, and pedal through the legs a little bit more. Slowly step or stroll to the top of the mat. Find a flat back, feet hip width and parallel. Press the hands into the shins. Send the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Crown of head points directly towards the floor. Let's do that again. Inhale, pressing into the shins, rolling the weight to the balls of the feet. Half lift. Exhale, melt. Soften behind the knees. Maybe slide the hands down the backs of the calves. Last time. Your in-breath creates this spinal length. Heart shoots forward. Shoulder blades squeeze on your back. Down and back. And then exhale, surrender. Inhale, this time circle the arms down, around, and up. Greet the day, whatever stage of your day you're in. And then exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Bend the knees generously. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to a plank position. Your choice to lower down in one straight line, chaturanga, or like me, drop the knees, shift the weight forward, pull the heels into the seat, and take this modified chaturanga that's really good for building strength, so you can actually do the pose with integrity. Inhale, baby cobra. Fingertips are directly under the shoulders. Press your toenails into the mat, lift the kneecaps. Little extra breath here, taking some time in our low back strengthening. One more breath. Good, and then exhale, child's pose. Deep breath in and out. Let your next in-breath initiate the movement to come up to all fours. Let your next exhale initiate pressing back into downward facing dog. So remembering these sun salutations, these movements are really just about us finding our internal barometer, ability, metronome to link breath and movement in our own unique way. Super deep inhale in your downward facing dog. Maybe micro bend the knees. Think of the low back and the sits bones widening. As you breathe out, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Hands press into the shins. Shoulder blades kiss behind the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hands through to prayer at heart center. Pause. Inhale, soften behind the knees as you reach the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, bend the knees deeply to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back. Your choice, plank or that modified chaturanga push-up. I love this adaptation because it is strength building. Notice how my heels are pulling towards my seat. I shift my body weight forward, zipper from my xiphoid process. That's the space below your bra, all the way to the navel, and then lower down with control. Baby cobra. Kneecaps off the mat. Maybe lift your palms off the mat to test your low back strength. Make sure you're really here in this cobra. Steady breathing, using your low back muscles to support you. Exhale, child's pose, just for a moment. This time right back to downward facing dog. Feel into the spaces of the body that have already opened up for you. Seal the lips and make sure you're firmly just breathing in and out of the nose. Maybe invite the breath to take on an audible quality. Slight constriction at the back of the throat. At the bottom of your next exhale, step, walk, stroll to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Little different this time. Big toes touch. Come into chair pose, Utkatasana. Sinking the hips low, spinning the pinkies in so your shoulders widen, biceps firm into the shoulder socket. Once again, zipper up from the xiphoid process, that space right below your bra, all the way in the center of the body, all the way to your belly button. 3 more breaths here. We're building heat. Sink the seat a little lower. Look down at your knees and see if you can see your big toes. If not, lean the weight back into the heels even more. 1 more breath. Good. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, widen the feet so they're hip width apart again so you can fold, surrender. Nice work. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank. This time, choice to just press back into dog. Otherwise, take chaturanga and upward facing dog. If you do the modified version, of course, take cobra, just like we did before. Yogi's choice. Use this dog once you arrive to recalibrate the breath. Slowing the inhales and exhales down, striving to make the inhales and exhales equal in length. Bend the knees deeply in your dog once again. Widen the sits bones towards the ceiling. Press the chest towards the thighs. Think of something you are deeply grateful for about your body in this moment. Your ability to breathe, your ability to link breath and movement, your ability to be in a downward facing dog, to do a forward fold. At the end of your next exhale, step, walk, or stroll to the top of the mat. It's a good day when you can move your body. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. Reach up. Exhale, draw the hands through prayer at heart center, thumbs to sternum. Exhale completely. Inhale here. Just holding Tadasana, mountain pose, hands at heart center. Exhale all the way. Soften the backs of the knees. Widen the feet, so taking the feet a little bit wider, left to right, hands to hips. Take a couple circles with the hips, knees bent, and opposite way, transitioning to a cross-legged seat. So you can either fold forward, coming into a squat, turn the toes out, heels in. If you like, if this is too much, just meet us in seated. Sometimes I like to pause here just to widen the low back, press the elbows into the inner thighs and find length in the spine, and then taking my hands behind me, coming to a cross-legged seat. However you want to get there is fine. Once you've found where you want to be, take the palms face down on the thighs. Relax the shoulders down the back. Let the eyes drift closed. Begin to tune in even more deeply to the subtlety of your breath. Start by just observing the breath, noticing the length of the inhale and the length of the exhale. To aid us in our connection with our breath, the yogi said the breath was the bridge between the body and the mind. We're going to use a mantra chanted or spoken internally. So we're just thinking the mantra, not saying it out loud. Really helps sharpen our attention. Helps us harmonize all the different thoughts that might be running around. And we're going to use the mantra Sat Nam broken into 4 pieces. So Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. How it works is when you inhale next, I want you to think Sa. As you exhale, think Ta. As you inhale, think Na. As you exhale, think Ma. In through the nose, Sa. Out through the nose, Ta. In through the nose, Na. Out through both nostrils, Ma. On your own, Sa, breathe in. Ta, breathe out. Na, breathe in. Ma, breathe out. Continuing to work on your own in this way. If you get confused or lost, no big deal. Just start your next inhale with Sa. And this mantra broken down is very simple, yet at the same time requires just enough of our attention to make this challenging and really keep our focus. Use the mantra to soothe yourself. Call yourself present. And you'll hear my voice in a few minutes. Stay with it. Let the mantra get you more embodied. Slowing down. release the use of the mantra. Stay connected to your breath. Notice if the various frequencies within you and surrounding you feel more harmonized, more aligned. Stay here, seated in silent meditation for as long as you like. Otherwise, come to lie down on your back, take Shavasana. I'll chant one Satnam to close our practice, serve as a bookend, a seal for this time that we've shared together. You can join or just receive it listening in Shavasana. Satnam. Blessings and love to you, from my heart to yours. Namaste. Namaste.
Thank you so much for practicing with me and being here all the way to the very end. When you're ready to stop practicing at random, to move out of the shallows and deepen your knowledge through thematic class series, training plans, guidebooks, and Yoga Alliance approved continuing education courses, join me inside the Uplifted membership. With me and our global community, uncover the ancient wisdom of yoga in ways that are personal, practical, and powerful. And if you want to keep watching here on YouTube, this is the class I suggest clicking on next. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.